Hello everyone, I'm Dragon and welcome back to Minecraft Age of Engineering. In this episode, I think what we're going to do, now that we've actually got our atomic reconstructor, we can start making a little bit progress toward the next age. But before we go deeper into the rabbit hole, there's a few things that I want to do in this episode that may benefit us in the long run. First off, instead of having to use the old Minecraft furnace, I think it's time for us to upgrade. We have plenty of power. This is full. This up here is full. I may even upgrade this to an MFSU or something later, so that way we can have like a long string of power where we just have a bunch of it stored. During the day, this thing fills up, and we've got all of our machines running. I went ahead and put another whole stack of iron ingots in here to start making some more steel. We have a few pieces of steel, so I don't know if we have enough, but we can try. Let's see, there's 9 there, 9 there, 9 there, and 9 there. So with that there, we have a little bit left over. I say that one of the main things that we should do today, along with making our furnace, is to try to upgrade to the forge. Tool forge, because that's going to allow us to upgrade a lot of our things. And all it takes is just some seared bricks, the old tool station that is upstairs, and some dense steel plates. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to throw all of these in there, let that cook while we're talking and doing other things, because we're ultimately going to make ourselves a furnace. And let's see, electric furnace, there we go. That doesn't seem too hard. An iron furnace, which we need steel iron plates, which I did go do a lot of mining. As you can see here, I've got a few hoppers, and this setup actually works really, really well. I have this hopper leading into this hopper's leading into the macerator, which is keeping it full of whatever the ore is in here. I have a hopper on below feeding into a chest. As you can see, it's been working overtime. I had a bunch of iron. I went to the Y level of 44, so I basically got iron, copper, because I was really, really low. I also upgraded this here to a small storage crate, just to let you all know what that is. A small storage crate. Yes, I used some diamonds. Yes, I used some gold. But we've got plenty of diamonds. We've got 39 diamonds. Well, I had 41 before we used 2. But I mean, it's not too much of a big deal. I mean, just a few items, and that way I don't have to worry, because the chest that was our furnace upstairs, our smelter we was feeding into, was basically getting full. And with the large influx, as you can see, the large influx of iron and all that other stuff would have filled it up really a whole lot, considering that 63 crushed iron ore turns into like 8 blocks. So it's quite a lot, and it would have, 8 blocks is 9 ingots a piece, so it would have been a lot of ingots trying to cram into that chest. So I went ahead, spent a couple of diamonds, a little bit of gold, a little bit of iron, because we had a lot of iron anyway, just to upgrade it. So it wasn't that bad. So let's see, how's this doing? And it's working. So I'm going to throw this back in here. Go ahead and do that. So we do need what I think I said was the furnace. If we want the electric furnace, we do need a electronic circuit, some redstone. So let's go ahead and get the electronic circuit up and running. That'll keep us, let's see, what is it, 3 per, so I only need 2. Oh, the metal former. Oh, the metal former. Alright, let's stop this for now. Put that in there in extruding mode. Go ahead and get our set of copper, or a set of copper cables, so that way we can go ahead and get our circuit up and running. Speaking of circuits, we need 1 piece of iron, so let's throw that in there in rolling mode to make the plates. So we only need like 1 for the Actually, you know what? While we're here, we might as well grab the other ones we need as well. So we need 1 for the circuit, and then we need 5 more. So let's just go ahead, get that 5 going, and then we'll throw the steel back in there. As you can see, I'm making more steel, so it's not that big of a deal, and it's actually going pretty well. It goes pretty fast. Since I have this my area here chunk loaded, as you can see here, I've got it all this area chunk loaded. It basically runs. So if I put like a stack in there and I go away mining or doing whatever, it basically runs while we're out and about. So it's pretty good. It was making a lot of steel for us. That's why we had a stack and a half. So that's why I figured, why not take the time, you know, build the tool forge, especially since now with me exploring around our base a little bit, I do know where there's a slime island, which we're going to pay a visit to, hopefully either this episode or next episode, and we're going to make really good use of that slime island, because until we get to a point where we're okay with power, I want to be able to mine faster. Because having, like, I went out just a few minutes ago with 16 picks, and I smashed it all up. All those 16 picks were basically used up. So anyway, here we go. Do this, do this, do this, and we need 2 redstone. Thank you very much, redstone. Boom. And then we need, for the iron electric furnace, we need an iron furnace, which is just a normal furnace, which we're going to grab this one, because we don't need it anymore. We do have 2 still upstairs, so if we ever do run out of power and we need something cooked up, then there we go. So now that we've got this, we just need 2 more redstone. And ta-da! We have an electric furnace. Yes, even hotter topic. So now we could just, let's just place that there. And now, yeah, I did have a bunch of crushed black quartz. I didn't want to waste any more coal on, so now we can use our power. Hopefully that doesn't tip the tide too much. Hopefully it does use a lot of power. But, is it, well, it's daytime. But, let's get up here. May need to increase our, get some more solar panels going, because we're trying to run all of our machines right now, or a majority of them. This is running, this is running, this is running, our macerator's running, and we're losing power just a touch. So I may make, what I may do between this episode and a live stream or a next episode, I may go ahead and just make a bunch, since we have the resources now, I may just make a bunch of solar panels, just make a whole cluster of them. I may even upgrade them to medium voltage. But now here we go. We got these, so I want to take those and try to compress them as much as I can. Remember, when you're throwing them in the compressor, throw them in there at 9 at a time, because it takes 9 for a dense plate is what we need for said forge. As you can see here, it calls for a dense steel plate, which is 9 plates smushed together. So we're almost done. We've got a few of these left. And then what we'll do is we'll head over to the slime island and then see what's in store for us as far as using our newly refined tool forge. I'm so excited this is happening, because it's going to allow us to upgrade how fast we mine. I may even start carrying a tool forge with me. I want to check to make sure that said tool forge can be... See, there's 7 in here. As you can see, there's 7 steel plates. It's not going through. It's because you have to have 9 total. So even at 8, it doesn't do anything. But 9, once we put that last one in there, it'll start running and get that last steel plate we need to get it up and running. Yeah, see, there we go. Oh, I'm so excited. All right, while that is running, I want to run up here. Do I have any extra cobble? No, there's no cobble nearby. We just break it with our fist, I guess. Grab this tool station. Grab this dense plate. We need seared bricks. So I need, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. That should work. So I need this. our tool station. Bam! Got ourselves a tool forge. Oh, I'm so excited for this. Normally, you can make these with... the normal recipe is with iron, but because we're in the Age of Engineering, which is basically a challenge mod pack, it takes a little bit more resources, and they're a little bit harder to get. But anyway, now that we've got the tool forge, we're able to make things like a mattock, which is a axe and a hoe. We can make the hammer. We can make the lumber axe. Let's see, what else can we make that we couldn't make before? The scythe is pretty good. We can make the cleaver, which is a better upgraded sword. The crossbow, the longbow. We can make shurikens. Oh my goodness, it's just so good. And you can even make like difference of the swords now. I think we can make them. We could have made them earlier. But yeah, but the one thing that I'm focused on right now is getting ourselves a hammer. So let's grab some blocks. Let's grab some cobble. That should be enough. Let's make sure we put away anything that we don't want to run the risk of losing. By the way, another thing that we can do is, a while ago, I don't remember if I did it on stream or during an episode, but we made ourselves the white bag from Baggins's. This one I've already upgraded to tier 3, and I wanted to do the second one already. But basically, with the active, now that we've got the steel, or we had the steel running, I used it's just string, 3 steel, and any type of wood. Basically makes the upgrade for the bag. So basically, all you got to do is throw a bag, and then throw an upgrade in there. One upgrade causes it to go from tier 1 to tier 2. As you can see, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that in there. Tier 1 is 3 by 5, which is 15 slots. You throw this in here, tier 2. It goes 3 by, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 by 9, which is a little bit more. And then to make it go from tier 3 to tier 2 to tier 3, you actually need 2 of these, because you try to throw that in there, it doesn't work. But you throw it in like that, tier 3. Yeah, let's carry everything. And now I have 2 tier 3 bags. They're super, super big. But I want to use this because now that we're getting to a point where we're trying to get better mining, I want to go ahead and upgrade these bags to the next level. Yes, before you do anything, you got to empty your baggins as bad, so make sure you do that. But I want to make sure that, like, everybody know that these bags here, you can't be filtered. Yes, it has 32 slots, but it can't be filtered. So they basically just pick up everything. Whereas, whereas this here, the Traveler's Sack, has 28 slots. So you basically are losing 4 slots. But you're able to, because it's from actually editions, you can actually make a filter for it. So let's actually do this. We need a void crystal, or a void in your void block. So we need 8 or 9 coal. Whoops. 9 coal. Just make that block. And the cool thing about this, though, is the fact that we actually can turn this into a block of coal, or the void coal, because our laser, which is awesome. So that block of coal turned into a void crystal block. Now we need, I think it's leather. I think you need 3 leather and then some string. Not quite sure about the numbers. You need 4 string, 3 leather, and then the bag. So let's go ahead and get this. Boom. And now that we've actually got the Traveler's Sack, yes, like I said, it does have less inventory, but you can actually make a filter. So let's look at the filter. And then you need the actually additions filter, which is basically iron bars surrounded by a piece of quartz, or black quartz. Boom. And the cool thing about this, though, is that once you make one filter, that's it. That's all the filters you ever need. Because, say, for instance, I wanted to pick up everything but cobblestone. Let's put a piece of cobblestone in there. Go into our bag. I want the blacklist to be cobblestone. Boom. So that bag will pick up everything, or once we turn on auto insert on, so it basically will pick up anything. Turning this on will make items that get picked up automatically go into the bag. Note that this won't work when you are holding the bag in your hand. So basically, if you're walking around over stuff, and I throw, that stuff on the ground, I walk over it, boop, where'd it go? It's not in my inventory. It went into the bag. So, now that we've actually got that up and running, or that being able to do, there is another bag that we can upgrade to called a void sack, which we're going to want this other bag to be initialized to. I don't know if I have any. I hope I have an ender pearl. It doesn't look like I do. I may have to go fighting some endermen. Oh, it's nighttime. Let's see if we can find some endermen. I do need an ender pearl because I do want to turn that void sack. So instead of having a white list or black list of cobble, I want the void sack to be a white list of cobble. So that way, all cobble gathered is voided, basically. So that way, it's not cluttering up any of our bags, anything like that. By the way, look at all that nice peat. Peat's done. We can go mine it up here in just a few minutes. But that's not the purpose of this video today. We'll get to that later. So hopefully we can see a bunch of spiders and skeletons and hey, back off me, Holmes. Back off me. Let's get out of here. Come on, I need an Enderman. Oh, hello, creeper. Please tell me I can find some Endermen. Wow, you think with all the creatures it is being nighttime, you think I'd already find an Enderman. No. Oh, a little bit of lag. There we go. Enderman. Where are you? Wow. This is messed up. You would imagine I would think we would find an Enderman by now, but no. We may have to wait on that. Oh boy. But needless to say, what we could do is set ourselves up with just putting a whitelist, or excuse me, a blacklist on our traveler sack. We can have our other satchel holding everything else. So that actually might. Let's get out of here before I die. That actually might work. So we have the traveler sack. Not even picking up cobblestone. I can actually if I carry the filter with me while mining, I can add all the different types of ores and blocks and things of that nature to keep it active, so I don't pick up them any further. Let's eat. But for now, we'll just keep this bag tier 3. But yeah, anyway, now that we've got that, put all this stuff away. Oh man, this is working beautifully. Oh man, look at this. I don't even have to worry about it anymore. Not have to worry that, oh man, I'm gonna not get everything set up. But no. All right. Another thing that I want to do while I'm here is we need to go visit the slime island, for the simple fact of our first hammer I want to make out of slime, because it's okay, but it's got really big durability. The durability from this will from the slime will just basically blow anything that we can have right now out of the water. So let's run over here and let's actually get to the slime island. Let's get up there and get some of its trees and some of its dirt. So I will be right back once we get to the slime island. Ah, here we are. We are at the slime island. Now we can use our cobblestone that we've gotten, and we can actually get up to this island and loot it of all its glory. I could have done this earlier, mind you. I could have done this earlier, but, there was actually no point until now. I mean, I guess I could have, preemptively done it, but, it's just one of those things. so let's get it. Do right here. It should be fine. If not, we can just pillar our way over to it or make a platform. This is also a good way to farm slimes, different colors, depending on the slime island it is. Some slime islands are blue slime islands, some of them are green, or some of them are a mixture. So it's just depending on the actual type of slime island that you find, depends on what it is. There's also different slime trees that you can get. There's purple slime trees, blue slime trees, green slime trees. I think this one, if by looking at the mini map up in the top right hand corner, I want to say that this is a... Oh boy. I don't want these guys to knock me off, so I gotta be very, very careful. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay. So with this one, like I said, I was looking up at the mini map in the top right hand corner. It looked like there was a purple slime tree. These slime trees can come in a variety of colors, being prominently purple leaves, but the trunks of them can be different colors altogether. And look, there's another slime area over there. It looks like that one's got blue slime trunks. So we might wanna take the time to actually go over there and raid that one, because I found this one, but I didn't see that one over there until it just popped up on the thing. So basically, when you come in to raid a slime island, you basically want to take all of... You might want to grab yourself a few of the slime grass blocks, because these trees, you can regrow them, but you can only regrow them on, was it slimy mud or whatever this stuff's called? Slimy dirt. So yeah, it only grows on slimy dirt. So make sure that you grab a few pieces of this while you're up here, because otherwise you'll have to make a trip back up here. But I'm gonna do my best to get all of this slime, because we're gonna need this slime for multitude of tools and everything. So give me just a few minutes to get all of this stuff taken care of. I'm gonna grab all of these blocks, or as many as I can find, because some of them are actually hidden. But I'm gonna get as many as I can. And yes, these blocks will let you bounce if you use them. But that's not the purpose we're gathering them for. Anyway, let me grab some of these blocks, and then I will be right back when we head over to that island. Hopefully that's a different tree over there. If not, then I'll cut back, and we should be back at base, and we'll be making our hammer. So, you're back. Alright, now we're on the second island. And this one has blue slimy dirt and blue slime and blue congeal stuff. And as you can see, we're way above the clouds. Oh, stop bouncing. Please stop bouncing. Ah. And unfortunately, these trees are not the blue slime variant, which is really, really sad. But that gives us an opportunity to get some more slime, more blue slime, because this is a blue slime island, which is awesome. But yeah, like last time, I'm going to get myself a good deal of this stuff before I leave. And so I will see you back at the house. Another little pro tip. The cool thing about having purple slime trees, they have the purple slimy leaves, is that they drip purple slime occasionally. And this purple slime can be used for a multitude of things that only purple slime can provide. But they can also be used as a slime ball, just like any other slime ball. That's just a little pro tip. Kind of like, say, for instance, this item conduit speed downgrade, only able to be used with a purple slime ball. A lot of the times it's to make the horizontal and the vertical extender upgrades for your weapons and mining tools. Also requires a straight up purple slime ball, and it's not or dictionary with anything else. It's just a little tip I thought I'd throw in there. Alright, headed back home. Alright, now that we're back at the house, safe and sound, I had to run through a bunch of monsters on the way back because it was dark. But yeah. So now that we've got our slime, we've got tons of it. Let's pull it all out of our inventory, along with some other stuff. The one thing that I could do is, now that we've actually got the blue slime stuff, or green slime dirt, we can actually, let's go ahead and sleep through the night. Sleep through the night, that way we don't have to worry about the creatures in the morning. I mean, we still have to worry about creepers, but not so bad. Not so much. Oh, open up door. And what I want to do is I want to make, I don't want to plant too many. I'll probably plant like 2 or 3. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I like putting them at least 4 apart because they do tend to, they like to grow on top of each other, which is really weird, but anyway, so I place them every 4th block. 1, 2, 3, let's see, 1, 2, 3, yeah, this one. Yeah, that should be enough to satisfy. We got some purple slimy trees, and like I said, they can only be planted on the slimy dirt. If you try to come over here, I'm like right-clicking. I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm like spamming right-click, and it just doesn't work. So you have to put on the slimy dirt. Anyway, but we do have a good deal, a lot of the congealed stuff, and we also got 2 purple ones, which is phenomenal. All right, so in order for us to make this slime stuff useful, we need to grab, what I'm doing is grab a stack of sand and a stack of dirt, and we put the sand and the dirt along with some, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, let's just do 10 of each, so that way we get 40. 40 of those, 40 of these. There we go. And we do it like this. So that would give us 10. And then we can do 10 here. You need, to be honest, I think you would need more green than you would blue. So let's put that blue back. And let's just turn the rest of this green into these, what they call the slimy mud. Basically is what you need to make the little stars, as what we're about to start making. Anyway, what you do is you take this green slimy mud and you throw it inside of any furnace. It could be a vanilla furnace, a cobblestone furnace, it can be like electric furnace, anything that will cook. And it will basically turn into what we see here is a green slime crystal. And this is what we're going to use to turn into our first hammer. We do need a lot of it because the pieces that we need are very, very expensive. Let's go to the stencil table. We'll need to get 3 things. So you look at the tool forge and you see, if you click on hammer, which is the first thing we want to build, we need tough tool rod, we need a hammer head, and 2 large plates. Well, we only need 1 pattern for the large plates. So coming over to our stencil table, we want a large plate pattern. We want I think this is the tough tool rod. Yep. Tough tool rod. I don't think I have the no, that's just tool rod. Now remember that there's 2 different things. You got tool rod and tough tool rod. There is a difference. You won't be able to use the regular tool rod with the tough tool rod recipe. But now that we've got the large plate, the tough tool rod, we need a hammer head. And I think that's it. Yeah, we've got it all. So let me see if I can't get access. Is there a way to... Yeah, let's access the pattern chest. Boom, there you go. And we want to make these. I want to make this hammer. Our first hammer, now that we found a slime place, I'm going to make it predominantly out of slime. But if you're not able to find any slime islands or anything like that in your world, making it out of stone works too. Making it out of basically like we've making our tools, like the first time we made this pickaxe, it works. It's just it's not going to be as durable because the slime. We can go take a look at our book. Let me get this out of my inventory. Pick up the book. Tools in you. Let's actually go, whoops, there we go, tool materials, and we want to click on slime. As you can see with the slime, the head durability is 1,000. So if we wanted to do the blue slime, it'd only be 780. So we want to make a blue slime or green slime head. A handle on it though is 0.7 durability with the 0 or 0.7 modifier with 0 durability. I would rather have the 0.3 with the -50 because 1.3 is better than 0.7 as the handle modifier. And then with the extras, the green slime does 350 where the blue slime does 200. So in saying all of that, I mean, yes, it's still not good to keep, or it's still not good to make everything out of one type, but that's basically what we're going to do. So now that we know what we need 2 large plate heads, we need a hammer, we need 2 large plates, a hammer, or the head, and then we need the tough tool rod. So let's go ahead and make the tough tool rod because I do know that I want that to be made out of blue slime. Yes, it's got the -50, but it's got the 1.3 modifier. You know what? I will actually go ahead and do the research and show you all the difference between a 0.7 with the 0 durability versus a 1.3 with a -50. So let's grab the slimy tool rod. I want to go ahead and make myself a slimy or blue slimy one. That's all I really want to make out of the tough tool rod pattern. But so everything else needs to be made out of green slime. Now be careful though, because these large patterns do cost a lot. As you can see, it took 8 to make that one plate. Now granted, you don't have to make them out of slime. I do want to make sure that is very, very understood. We do not have to make them all out of slime. I'm just doing it because making something out of all slime, it has a ridiculous, I mean a super ridiculous durability, which, I mean, it could be, left to the eye of the beholder when it comes to that. Speaking of, how much is this? This is going to be another 8. So I'm going to need another set of green slime. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good thing we have plenty of dirt and sand. Otherwise, this would have been a massive, massive train wreck. Let's see, while that's working, I'm going to go ahead and put a lot of this stuff away. Let's put our green slime there. Let's put our extra slime. You know what? I like to keep all of the tinker stuff together. So we'll put all that in there. Put the blue slime in there. Purple slime. Slime saplings I'm actually going to put in the plants chest because, yeah, it's a plant thing. And let's go put our book up. And let's make sure that we're not doing anything bad. Okay. So all we got to wait for now is this to get finished, which is right now. Awesome. Wow, it came out just to be the right time. Look at that. So that gives us a little bit extra. So we already have 1 plate. Let's get the head. You can actually make the head. I'm probably going to change the head to cobalt once we get to the nether, which we'll probably do in the next episode because we have access to go there now, so we might as well do it. So there we go. Here we are, hammer. So 2 slime heads, or 2 slime plates, a slime head, and then a slime. I'm going to do the green one first. As you can see, 1.7 or 1,750 durability with a mining level of stone and 1.7 mining speed. But just a simple changing it from green to blue, you jump from 1,750 to 3,125. Now you understand what the modifier on the handle, the bigger the modifier, the higher the modifier number, the better modifier, the more it multiplies into it. Like I said, you can make this out of pretty much whatever you want, but if you have access to slime, this hammer is going to be very, very excellent for us. It's going to have 3 modifiers on it. So I'm going to go ahead and make this. Boom. Probably what I want to do now with this slimy rod is I'm just going to throw it away because it's no good to me. And the cool part about it, though, is once you go out and start using this, all you need is to bring along with you is some slime crystals. Speaking of slime crystals, I want to make sure I can make myself another tool station. And so it's just a crafting bench with one of the patterns, so we need some more planks. Anyway, I'll do that, a little bit of all that off screen and make myself another tool thing. But the cool part about it, though, is I'm just going to test it here in the base. As you can see, I don't know if it translates to camera well, but you see the little outlines around the blocks. You do, with the hammer, you do mine 3 by 3, or was it 3 by 3? Yeah. So, boom. And that is awesome. That is awesome. So I'm going to put all this back. And, oh, it's just going to make mining so much better. You can use these upgrades on here to upgrade it to whatever. One of the upgrades, before I do wrap up this episode, one of the upgrades I do want to make is the horizontal, get out of here, horizontal, yes, this one, the horizontal expander. So we need 2 pistons, 1 purple slime, so let's get 2 lapis, because we need 2 lapis. Whoops, let's get this out of there. So we need 2 lapis, 2 pistons. What am I missing? Iron and redstone. So let's grab 2 pieces of iron and 2 redstone. So boop, boop. Do this, grab 2. And boom. This does use a modifier slot. Just so everybody knows. This will use a modifier thing, but it adds the thing, the trait width plus, and depending on which one you add, the horizontal expands it, you know, side to side, so on the horizon. But you can also add the vertical one, because the vertical one is an option. Yeah, there it is, the vertical expander, and it will increase the width up and down, but I really don't care whether it's increased left or right. Well, I do care if it's increased left or right, but not so much up and down, because, you know, I can just go up a level and start mining away. But this allows us to make a bigger hallway, and I probably will throw some redstone on it. But I do want to put some lapis on it. Just grab a stack of lapis, but we'll need to go get some more, because I'm going to really low on lapis. But speaking of which, can I do this? And can I upgrade this on the go? That's what I'm saying. Because as you can see here, this is the basic tool station. This one you can only make a certain amount of tools, where this one has, you know, the upgraded versions of each thing. So I don't know if I'm able to do this. I mean, it looks like I can. Okay, so I'm going to start carrying a tool station with me. So that way, not only can I take along my green slime crystals to speaking of green slime crystals, I can also throw down this, where'd it go? Ah, there it is. Throw down this tool bench, this tool station. After it, like, say my tool has taken a lot more durability, because these slime crystals are really easy to get back, so I'm not really worried about it, because it's just sand and dirt. But anyway, like, say your tool is really injured. Boom, all you got to do is just add some green slime crystals, or anything that it's made out of. Well, green slime is predominantly what it's made out of. You can actually throw blue slime in there and it'll repair it just as well. But anyway, now that we've got our mining upgraded, tools upgraded, hopefully I'll be able to mine a lot faster, get a lot more resources, rather than spend hours with 16 picks and do it that way. So now that we've actually got an upgraded version of being able to mine a lot faster, a lot wider. Hopefully, now that we've got this bag that can carry all of our stuff, hopefully everything will work out well. But anyway, thank everybody for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please do remember to give it a big thumbs up. And until next time, see you later.